Hey everyone, I hope you can see the video. Please respond if you can or can't. I'm not real experienced at doing live videos, but I'm hoping everything goes well. I'm here in the layout room and I have my TV set up here. So hopefully I can watch and see some questions. So as I'm doing this, one thing I want to do is make sure I can answer any questions that you have as I go through. I can see the questions on my screen of my phone. Also, I may switch back and forth so you can take a look at me also as we go through this. So here I am in the layout room. This is where it's all been happening over the last year and a few months. I figured out today it's been 417 days. I was looking at some videos, and I think the first day I actually start working with wood to put together the staging yard was August 19th of 2021. So I think that works out to like 417 days that I've been working on this, and hopefully in just a few days, we'll get this here completed, and we'll be able to have the complete main line all done and ready to go. Now, we're having a countdown to the Golden Spike, which is going to be on Friday. And I had said that these would be at 8 o'clock. Most of them will. Tomorrow will be at 5:30. I forgot that I have choir practice tomorrow, so I better not miss that. So I'm going to do it at 5:30 tomorrow. That will be day -3. Today is day -4. So tomorrow will be day -3, and then Wednesday and Thursday will probably be at 8 o'clock again. That'll be day -2 and day -1, and then Friday will be day 0 when we'll actually get to this here. Now, for today, the main thing I was concentrating on is the control point here. So I wanted to just share a little bit about that with everyone. What I've been working on to get this control point, it's going to be right here. There you have the Aspen tunnels are going to be over there. There's the start of the upper level and the Aspen tunnels. And then this is going to be the Aspen control point. And so today I've been working on the turnouts, and I built some number 10 fast tracks turnouts, built 4 of them. Actually had 2 of them done already from a few weeks back. And then I did 2 today, so there's 4 total. And I think I figured out there's a total of about 34 number 10 turnouts on the main line. And I think that's it for number 10s. All the rest of the turnouts I'm going to be doing is going to be on secondary track, and that's going to be number 8s. So I'm pretty much done with the number 10s. Now what I'm doing here is I want to make sure I lay it out correctly so that I have clearance for all the turnout motors. So here's where the throw bar is, so I want to make sure that there's no obstruction here. So this is clear right here, and then this one here on this side underneath, that's also clear. It's going to be a little tighter here. So this one here, it's going to be a little tight. So I may have to adjust that a little bit because I got this one crossbar here plus the support, the zinc angle support. May have to move that angle support over a smidge, or maybe move the turnout a little bit. I usually try and have about 12 inches between the turnouts here. And then this one here is also kind of close. But this one actually, I think we're going to be, shouldn't be a problem. I think it's going to, see, so it's right here. And so that should be no problem. I wanted to show everybody what I've been using to build all these turnouts. Some of you may or may not be familiar with Fast Tracks jigs. And these were about, I think, $125 for the jig. And then this is the number 10 jig. And they're made out of aluminum. And they're basically just routed out, or I'm not sure what the terminology is, but you put the rails in there. And one thing that's also Fast Tracks has that makes it a lot easier too, you can file it by hand, but they have these filing jigs to do the points and the frog. That's pretty, definitely makes it a lot easier to actually do the filing of the rails. You can see, you can just slide the rail in there. It sticks out. This is for the frog point here. And then if you come in from this side, then you're over here, and that's going to be the point of the turnout. And then this is for the stock rail, to file the stock rail. So all this together is probably, let's see, I think it's like 75, and 125, so $275. So basically, if you do, figure regular turnouts that you purchase is going to be like $25, $30. So if you're going to do, more than 7 or 8 turnouts, it definitely is cheaper using this. Now as I mentioned, I did 34 number 10, so this is definitely a lot cheaper than buying the commercial turnouts. And to be honest with you, they are much, much smoother running. It's like there's no turnout there when the cars go across there. Then one other thing I'm doing also today, you can buy these switch sticks. I forget what Fast Tracks calls them, where you can buy the ties all kind of put together. But I just print out their template and then glue some turnout ties. I think they're 16 scale feet long. So I just glue them onto the template, and then I use a tin snips to cut it off flush here. On this particular one, by my thumb, cuts off on the left. On this side, you cut it off on the right, and then you can put that under the turnouts when you install it. So that's pretty much what I did today, was getting the turnouts built and ready to go. Tomorrow, I'm going to be going ahead and installing the turnouts here, gluing down the ties, the turnout ties, cutting the track to fit everything, and basically spiking everything down so we have this control point. I'll probably also do the track up to the end of this bench work here. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. So when we have the countdown live tomorrow at 5:30, hopefully you'll be able to see track completed up to here. I'm also going to put in some signals for the control point. And if I have time, I'll probably wire it up also. We'll see. That's a lot to do in one day. So we'll just see. Mainly want to get it so that I can run the trains over it. So as far as wiring the signals and the turnouts up, that's not that crucial. I may wait on that. All right, so that's tomorrow. So hopefully tomorrow you'll see this done. Then on Wednesday, we have this bench work right here. Can't believe I have less than 5 feet of bench work to do. This is going to be a little complicated. When I showed this on the update on Sunday, we had a lot of a lot of suggestions on how to do it. But I think what I'm going to do is just basically continue from here with a 10-inch wide bench work, and I'm going to build it about up to here. And then I'll use one of these angle brackets here to brace it. Notice I have the chalk line to make sure it's all level. So I'll build the bench work to here, and then I'm going to have a section here, and I think I'm just going to make it a lift-out bridge. I thought about having it pull out like a door, put a hinge right here, and have it pull out, but then I would have to do this piece at an angle somehow, and after thinking about it, and some people had this suggested a lift up bridge, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll probably just have it so that it lifts up this way and back down and so on. So the whole idea, as far as the electrical panel, I not only want to be able to get to the switches, but I want to be able to take the whole thing off. This whole panel's got to be able to come off, because if a breaker goes bad and needs to be replaced, this whole panel has to be removed in order to replace the breaker. Or if I want to add a breaker, want to run another circuit sometime, I don't think probably won't be doing that, but if I did want to do that, I'll need to take the whole cover off. So those of you, if you remember, I also already, at this point, I'm going to remove the skirting here. I already have, see if I can do this, some latches here. See if you can see it. So latch here is going to be, make sure I do this correctly with one hand and don't drop it. Okay, so with that, this here can fold down like that. Now I'm going to run, I still have to run these wires. I'm going to run that around. I'm going to run that around and back behind there, so these aren't going to be in the way. But with that down, and then with this lift bridge up, then I'll have complete full access to the control panel. And I'll be able to, I'll take the screws off, remove the whole cover, do whatever needs to be done. Some people said, oh, you got to make sure there's 3 feet clearance. Well, there's, I don't know, 15 feet of clearance. There's plenty of room here to work on the control panel. So that's going to be how that's going to work. So that's going to be done on Wednesday. Then Thursday, I'll probably then put the track across here. I'm not going to do the last section, and I'm going to finish up any other little things that I need to do. If I don't get the wiring done here, I'll probably come back to here, make sure the signals are all wired, and put some fascia on here. Whatever little things, I got some fascia to put over there too. So I'm going to do just some cleanup things on Thursday, and we'll have a update on that on Thursday. And then Friday at 8 o'clock, we'll have a live golden spike, and that is going to be for members only. And also today, I'm going to have an extended one live for members today. Just talk with them a little bit after this live video, and maybe do that throughout the week also. So that's kind of how it's going to be. Now, just everybody will be able to see the golden spike. You just won't be able to see it live unless you're a member. Some of you, a couple of people were upset about that. I'm sorry, but I just want to be able to thank the members who have been very supportive of me the last year. So we're going to do the live golden spike for members, and then everybody else can watch it later on. All right. Anybody have any questions? And that hasn't been too much discussion. I see we have like 130 people. I'm going to put this back up. here. I'm making sure I got this done right. Okay. All right. No questions. Everybody's completely. Somebody, should we run some trains? We'll run a couple trains here. What time are we at? About 15 minutes. So we'll run some trains for a few minutes. Oh, I wanted to show you a really long train. We'll run that, and then we'll see how it goes from there. All right. So we're going to. We're going to run this train right here. Before we get that going, though, I think I'm going to switch over to a different turnout, a different throttle. This is kind of something I wanted to show you, too, that I've been doing. By the way, I do have some bathtub gons for sale. There's a link to the website to go to if you want to purchase some Athearn Bathtub gondolas. Now, here's something that's kind of cool. This is what I've been using for controlling trains. This is a JMRI engine driver, and what's really cool about it is that I have all the control points on here. So I can go just look at everything and make sure they're all set right before I send trains out. Make sure everything's the way it's supposed to be. And it looks like everything's good. And then I can also select a engine. So we're going to do this one here. Let's see, 36. So I type it in, acquire, unmute it, and then you can do the slider by hand. I used to use the volume buttons. So, there it goes. All right, we're going to get that one going. Okay, and then we're also going to, I can go back to, let's see, I'm going to do this turnout here. We're on track 7. I'm going to check something real quick. Here's something that's pretty cool also. When we have the running, All right, see if we can get this going here. This is 82. This is a train that I put together. I did a review on these hoppers. These are the Rapido hoppers, and they really look really cool empty, but they also make a really cool, nice long train. I think I heard something back here. Hope it's not a derailment. So I finally got a mid-train helper here. So I picked up some GATX hoppers along with the UP hoppers that I have. This is definitely much more appropriate for what you would see on the Evanston sub. And these look really cool. And this is one of the longest staging tracks, so I filled it up to the brim. So there's a total of 46 cars. Uh-oh. Yikes. So I was trying to put the mid-train helper 2/3 of the way back, but I don't know. I guess it is 2/3 of the way back. So 46 cars on this train. Now let's see where the other train is. Looks like this one has a green light. So we're good there. Okay, this looks really messed up here. I was not supposed to do that. This is going to be an unusual operation here. I'm not sure why one of the turnouts switched. So this is a definitely unusual operation. You would never do this on the prototype. This is just a manifest train. This is a new SD90 Mac. This is kind of what I do a lot of the time, just walk around the layout. It's definitely going to be cool when I get the complete main line done. So I can watch this train coming down this way. See that one running that way. We'll run them till they meet each other and then we'll sign off. If you have any questions, now's the time to ask. I'll see if I can answer any questions. I don't see any comments or questions from people. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. Let's see. Oh. You know what? I think I just see the questions now. So I'm going to go answer some of these questions. I didn't have the comments on here. So I see some people saying that it's glitchy. Has it been glitchy the whole time? I can see your comments now, finally. I'm not sure why the comments got turned off. I'm only getting one of the Scale Trains ES44s, mainly because I got so many Athearn ES44s I really don't need anymore. I did see the 67-foot hoppers from Walthers. For most people. All right, here we have them meeting each other. I'm not getting very many Scale Trains ES44s because I gotta really watch the money. I've been spending a lot. I just recently have a full train of the Rapido hoppers, 46 cars. That definitely set things back a little bit. So I'm kind of taking a break here on buying things for a while. Probably my next major locomotive expenditure is going to be the AC 4400s that Scale Trains come out with. I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm not running CATs. I'm using Railroad and Company, which is a program that's been around for a while. All right, we're going to sign off for now. I'll have another one tomorrow, countdown update tomorrow, live at 5:30 Central Time, USA. Hope you enjoyed this live video. It's my first time. I'll hopefully get better as we go. See you tomorrow, everybody. Take care.